got to meet, hang out with Ali Abdelaziz. He's a Henzo Gracie black belt, 4th degree judo black belt, and friend and manager of Khabib Nurmagomedov, who's coming down to Austin soon. We'll do a podcast. Hopefully, we'll get on the mat and have a bit of brainstorm. Also, he's a manager and friend of many other amazing fighters. I really love the guy. The loyalty, the fact that he looks for loyalty and has that close inner circle, and integrity and character in people. I really liked him. I connected really quickly. But any fun stories about Ali? Did you train together?
Yes, he trained for many years in the basement of my classes. His story is one of the most unlikely stories. Like if someone wrote a movie plot about his life, they'd be like, "This it's absurd. It'd be thrown out the door in a second," and yet it all happened. You're absolutely correct. He from the unlikeliest possible starts created a situation where I think it's incontestable now to say he's the most successful manager in mixed martial arts history. He has more champions under his care than anyone else I'm aware of,
and respected and influential. So on all dimensions, yes.
Now, many people aren't aware of the fact that he was actually a very good judo player. He had
judoka first, yeah.
Yes, yeah. He had very good no-gi judo. He had an excellent harai goshi, very good tani atoshi, and he threw many people who were highly credentialed wrestlers back in the basement, back in the glory days of MMA training. He was a good example of a guy who had very, very good judo hips and often used it to counter wrestling, and was a fine demonstrator of the idea that when judo is adapted to no-gi gripping, it can provide a very effective foil to many of the standard forms of wrestling attack. And he would often use uchimata to counter leg tackles and do so in very, very spectacular fashion.